we're back with another plan with me for April, but this is my happy planner for 2025 2026, and the cover is from Notique. And so I started writing on this side like my goals and different things that I wanted for April, and then I filled in the April monthly. But now we're gonna do the week of the 5th to the 11th. Or actually the 6th to the 12th. I forget that the monthly is divided by has Sunday to Saturday, and then the weeks are Monday to Sunday. So I just wrote like a note that I have for myself on the side. Some things that I have to remember to do: laundries, groceries, buy, household supplies. And then I have, all right, so I have some inserts from my planner. So I have the expense tracker that I use to track my expenses every day or like throughout the week. So I keep this in my planner, so then when at the end of the month, it's easy for me. And then I started using like the bill pay. For whatever reason, I wasn't using it before. I've been using these expense trackers for a while, but I've never thought to use the bill pay, so I will be doing that now. And then I'm using their extra sheets, like extra half sheets, for fitness goals. So I signed up for a 5K in October, and so I want to make sure that I'm hitting certain goals within that time. So for this month, I'm just focusing on steps and water, and then on my rest day, I'm still focusing on the water, and then I'm gonna calculate my weight. Saturdays, I plan it to be an outside walk, so I have like a playlist that I want to listen to for just to keep track of how many minutes I'm actually walking. So that's gonna be included in the month. So when I put it back in the planner, it's gonna go here. All right, for the month of April, I decided to use these Goldmine Coco books. I have 5 of them, but I want to use one for each week. I really want to just use them up. This is an older one. The other ones are a little bit newer. I just want to use them up and get rid of them because I've had them for a while, and then I heard that there was some kind of controversy with them that I'm not getting into because that's not my business. But I'm gonna set it aside and start. I think I'm gonna start with this one because I like the colors of this one. So, or maybe I should do a line because my theme for the month is a line. Let's see. No, I think I'll keep with the classic. All right, so I'm gonna get started. And for those of you who have been watching my plan with me's for a while, I stopped. I'm trying to get back into the groove of plan with me's, budget with me's, all the things, but I had a couple of setbacks. So one, I had moved schools last summer, or the summer. Yeah, I had moved to schools the last summer, and so I had to move my apartment, move all the things, and then I was getting back into the routine of different things. But then my dad had a stroke. There was a fire in our apartment. There was some other stuff. My mom was sick, and so I was still doing planning. I was still in the habits and the routines of doing my plans with me just for myself. I didn't have the capacity to pick up the camera to record anything. And even I know some people who watch the plan with me they don't watch the budget with me and the cash stuffing and all of that. So I'm gonna mention it here, and I guess when I get to budget planning and cash stuffing, I'm gonna mention it again. But after all of that, my mom did pass away in December, and so I was trying to get back into the routine of the cash stuffing and all the things, but just life took a crazy turn, and so she's no longer with us. Now it's April, so it's been a couple of months for me to readjust to the new normal. So I want to get back to the routines and all the things. So I'm starting this April. I'm taking it day by day. I'm just there's certain things that I'm going to record. There's certain things that I want to just plan to have like a routine setup. So I don't know how it's gonna look. Even the setup, like it took me a while to figure out the setup of the layout of where I want to set up the camera and the ring light and all the things. So it's still a work in progress, and I'm gonna see how it goes. If this setup doesn't work for me, then I'll shift and pivot and go to do something else. So let's get into the budget with me. I have this washi that I got from somebody that at my old school. They gave it to me as a gift. So if the color looks like it fits, with this theme. So I'll see how I like it. Let's try. I put these press-ons that I got from the Nicki Minaj collection. Don't come for me. I know Nicki Minaj has some problems going on now, but it is what it is. I bought them before she was problematic. So I'm gonna see. It doesn't feel like it's too. Okay. And I don't know if I'm gonna keep it because it's feeling a little bit hard to maneuver with it on. So I might take it off, honestly. But for now. Okay. I don't mind that they're not completely straight. I think I will, for the majority of this, I might do it like, I like watching people do it. Like the vibes of it and not have to, because there's only so much that I can talk about while I'm doing it. I like doing it just for the sake of like the decoration of it, and it helps me focus on what I have coming up and just to think about what's you know, what I have, what's the next thing. But I don't really have much to say, so we'll see how this first one goes after being back after so long. Oops, I need a scissors. I packed up all my stuff and I came back to New York. Oh, that was another thing. So I was living and teaching in the Middle East in Kuwait. And so with my mom being sick, I had to come back and pack everything up, sell all my stuff and come back home. And so that took me a while to get my stuff and to get, you know, get set up again. So that's also another reason why it took me a minute to get back into the routine of things. Okay. So I'm gonna keep this as this week. And so I'm gonna keep this for the weekend. So I haven't been doing much. I've been like, after I came back, so I came back in December. After I came back, we had the funeral, we had all the things, and then so my plan was to come, honestly my plan was to come and stay with my mom, but while she got better, but it just went downhill from there. And so I had to look for another job and do all of that. So it took me a while. Oh, you can't even see. It took me a while to get back into the groove of things. Okay. All right, I'm gonna keep this today's focus for Friday to set the tone for the weekend. All right, let's see what else. Okay, I'm gonna take this page out. I'll take these two pages out. I'm gonna use these for decor a little bit. But let's see. So I started working again, but, well, not that I started working again, but I got a new position and now I'm just waiting for paperwork. It's always the paperwork. So with that being said, I just have to wait until I get started. But hopefully the goal will be to have the Monday through Friday. So in the Middle East, it was the school week was Sunday to Thursday, but now that I'm back in the States, it's regular scheduled program. So it's Monday to Friday, and then I have the weekend to do, you know, my shopping and stuff like that. So I want to add these, but before I do that, I want to make sure that I'm setting up the week. Get things done. All right, I'm gonna scooch it over a little bit. All right, looking good. I could tell you for sure I won't be using these nails to do these again. Maybe I just have to get used to it. But it's a little bit cumbersome. And also I think it's because my table is really small, so I don't have a big space to, I'll put it up here. I don't have a big space to work with. It says, I don't know if you can see this, classics are like fine wine, they only get better with time and refinement. Okay. All right, I want to use some of these. Okay, I do want to put, well, let me get my tweezer. So I want to do books to read this month, or this week, sorry, because I do have a goal of reading 6 books for the month. 3 are audiobooks and 3 are physical books, or even if they're not physical books, but they're like books that I have to actually read. Okay, I want to put mindful rituals. Oops. Put this here. Oh, it's crooked. Okay. I want to add one of these quotes to her. Okay, I'm gonna add this one. I love and approve of myself. Okay. I wish I had this girl. Oops. Let me go through. I can add this. Oh no, it's a different girl. I don't want to mix the girls. My daily. Alright, let me see. Okay, so you guys can see as well. Do I want to put another girl here? Okay. Oh, that's cute. Oops. Right, there's not that many functional boxes. But that's fine because I've been watching other people, like so while I wasn't doing mine, but I've been watching other people's, and I've been watching how they're putting their stuff together. And one lady, she just used like, a highlighter, and she would just like put lines on the highlighter. And there's so many creative people out there. I've been watching Plan with Elise. Then there was another lady that was from England. So there's so many people out there. Skills pen. All right, let's see. Do I want any of these? Oh, I need to put the grocery shopping, so I'm gonna put that here. So I do need to go to the grocery on Saturday. Oops. All right, I'll do more checklists. So let's do read a book. No, not read a book. Walk 30 minutes. Let's see. Weekly meal prep. Post on social media. And then I'm leaving space so I can write what time I go to the grocery, did I do the 30-minute walk, what I posted, so just like I have space to put other stuff. Paid pending bills, woke up early, skin clear, saved a little this week. This week's groceries, did my taxes, attended classes, journal, plan for the future. All right, so I'm gonna leave that there for now. And then I'm gonna keep going to see if there's anything else I want to add. No. All right, so I'm done with this. Now I'm gonna do these other sheets that I took out. So I'm gonna add these. I guess I should have added this before putting that down. All right, let's see if this is too big. Okay, I can move it down a little. Okay, that's not too bad. I still have space to write. So I like how this looks. Still has enough space to write different things. And it's cute. So that's it for this spread for the week of Monday to Sunday, April 6th to the 12th. The couch might be too big unless I put it here, or I can put it over here. Let's see. See how the couch would look here. I'm gonna move it up a little bit so the legs are not on the words. Okay, not bad. And anybody else is like this, but like I hate to leave things and not use them. But I'm like, what am I gonna use these things for? You know what I mean? And I feel like if I put them down, they're just gonna be odd in the space. Like the shoes, maybe. Let me see if I can put the shoes by the chair. But it looks so big compared to the chair. Yeah, it's odd. Or even this. Yeah, I think I'm done. Sometimes less is more. All right, so that is that. That's how it came out. Not mad at it. Not mad at it at all. I don't think there's anything else I want to add. I'm gonna put these back. Maybe I can use this for something else. Okay. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.